movie. Yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real
Menu
nerds
narration
on the street
set
like
to
Braille. The way I
100.
make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like he's so
Menu
good
narration
to me.
set to 100.
He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones or bricks and bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gone. He's so good. She like he's so good to me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the frog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitor sideline, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
The Vikings, first down. A gain of 7.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running right, Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Second and a couple.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Over the middle and complete to Anderson. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
There to stop him was Carlton Davis. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and do this himself. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 52 yards. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give for Henderson running to the right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
45-yard line.
To throw, it's May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing here is May. This is caught inside the 15. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a New England touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Vikings offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Oh, this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Now McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. He's to the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 73 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings now heading on to the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. To the air with McCarthy. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. Here's a 2nd and 5. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 3rd and 14. In motion comes the tight end left. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To the air, May. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. They're able to complete this one to McLeod. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete. Jefferson the target. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings 1st down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Slant route, and he's got Addison. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Hey, what's up?
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. There's a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. McCarthy operating from the gun. Oh, this will be incomplete. Rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. New England trying to get a place on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On play action, May. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Dante Thornton, 55 yards. And the Pats have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop. How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop it short. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Again, it's Robinson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd and 1.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a Facebook press. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Hey, here goes front. Hey, hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, it's May. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for New England. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
They run here with Dowdle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
At the 9-yard
Hey,
line.
here goes front. Hey, what's that?
A running play, it's Dowdle. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from... And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Brian Robinson Jr., his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2:13 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd and 3. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Here we go. This is 4th down. Well, indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Able to find Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be...
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
A loss of 4 yards. And
Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Well, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the